So I've just come down to an area that I haven't been for years and years, so I'm just going to explore. So come and join me on a nice Saturday morning walk. So unfortunately I can't walk where I want to walk today, so I'm going to have to find somewhere else. Only staff, volunteers and guided groups allowed. Oh well, never mind. Well, good morning everybody. Saturday morning, I'm out for a walk. Unfortunately I can't do the walk that I was planning to do this morning. As you've seen in the sign, that's my fault. I should have done some research, I suppose, but never mind. We'll always find somewhere else to go for a walk. As you can see, I'm down near Rosedon Lakes. It's still quite early in the morning. It's about 8 o'clock, so people are just starting to pull up in their cars, but within the next couple of hours this is going to be chock-a-block, I would imagine. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down behind Next, behind AJ Cycles, and take the pathway which takes us onto the Nen Way, I believe. It's good that they separate the pedestrians from the push bikes along this path. As you can see, it's all part of the Greenway, which links up nicely with the Nen Way. Sunshine this morning, really bright. But this is the area that I wanted to walk this morning. Unfortunately it wasn't to be. So we're coming into the Nen Wetlands Nature Reserve now. And I'll see if there's some areas down here that I've not explored before. Yeah, so we had quite a lot of rain in the last couple of days, so excuse me. So I'm expecting it to be a bit damp and wet underfoot. I just need to find some areas that I can go and explore. Have a quick look across the lake from here. Very calm. There is a slight breeze just blowing the surface of the water. Just coming to the bridge over the river now. And the river is looking as gorgeous as ever. Right, so there is a pathway here to the left, which takes you to Wellingborough. Now I don't really want to walk to Wellingborough this morning, however I can't say as I've been on this path before, so let's go and take a look and have a wander along and see what's down here. The river's got quite a surface flow this morning. Oh, coming to a little footbridge now. That splash, by the way, that you just heard was a heron in the trees that just saw me and decided to do a runner or a flyer, whatever you want to call it. So it's interesting that I've got a sign here that says the Nen Way, that way, and it's a public footpath, but I can't see a public footpath. I can't see a footpath at all, to be honest. If you go through here, you almost end up in the river. And also, I'm going to go round here. It's a little bit precarious, but I am going to go through. That's it. Then you come to pretty much a dead end. You come to a dead end. Okay, that's interesting. And then it says private property, trespassers will be prosecuted. Am I missing something somewhere? But even if the path was here, how do you get across that? Okay, so there is a trodden path at the top. But let me just concentrate on getting past getting past this bit. That's it, up through. That's it. Now there is a path here. It doesn't go the way of the Nen Way, but the fact that there's a path here suggests that it goes somewhere. Ah, aha. Right, we've got a path now that goes in two directions. That's clearly going to be taking us back, but it's this way I want to explore. Let's go and have a look and see what's up here. I'm glad I put these waterproof trousers on today because the grass is very wet and the ground is very wet. It's actually quite slippy on this mud actually, so you have to be pretty careful how you're walking. You can see we clearly get deer through here, and they walk this path as well. Okay, so it looks like the path goes down, because we're all fenced in along this side, and you've got the river the other side of us. So let's go into this section. Oh, there's another path here. Okay, let's carry on, follow that. You can see another sign now for the Nen Way. So perhaps that sign that I saw back there was actually pointing in the wrong direction. Okay, so here we are. So it says that way, clearly, but we have got a pathway just here as well, going through here, and I'm not sure where that leads. There's some sort of building over there, don't know what that is. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to just go along and have a look. I can always come back. Yeah, let's go and have a look. That's what exploring is all about. I think it might be a lock or something up here. Let's have a look. No, it's not a lock. Don't know what it is there. Got some big gates here, and this is the Nen Way still, believe it or not. That's private property. It's Anglian water. Okay, so let's go back. I'm getting confused now with all these Nen Way signs, because this is a Nen Way as well. Now this is a really old style, as you can see. And a fridge to go with it. Now, I've got a funny feeling that if I go back to where I've just come from, that path, the other path that is going to take me by that wooden stile without having to climb over it, because it looks a bit rotten, to be honest. But it really does look really overgrown around these areas. I don't know how often people walk this path. Yeah, but I'm enjoying the walk, that's the main thing. Okay, so we're back here now. So I'm going to take this down here and just carry on following the path. That stile is just over there behind all these trees, so it's probably just as well that I came back this way to follow this path. There's a bit of nice blueness coming out in the sky, which is brilliant. All these brambles dying off now for the winter. Seem to be miles away from anywhere, and yet there's all these wheels and tyres dumped in the trees. They've probably been here for years. Oh my god. Oh, this is just disgusting. All that asbestos sheeting there, look. It's been dumped in the trees next to the river. There's tyres, there's wheels. God knows how much metal work. In fact, it looks like a whole blooming caravan or something. Or some sort of chassis of a trailer or something. My God, what a blooming mess. My God. Huh. Can't believe all this rubbish here. It looks like a spot where kids play as well. There's a rope up in the tree for swinging on. I'm not going to swing on it. Looks like they've made a bit of a seating area out of the wheels. There's a bit of a fenced off area here as well. It's not fencing anything off in particular. I'm back on the path now, but just look at that mess in there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera in there, but never mind. I'm going to move on. It would have been a spot I could have sat down on those tyres and made a cup of tea, but let's crack on and have a look what else is up here. That's interesting. Warning, CCTV on the Nenway. Clearly, it makes no blooming difference. Look like I've got a bit of a there's a road behind there for Anglian water, I think. So we've got a bit of an area down here which looks quite flat. Looks hidden away from the pathways as well, which is good. I'm just walking across now just to have a bit of a look at the river. I see there's a walkway over there. I can see a lady walking across there. I would imagine that is from Royston Lakes up to Ditchford, I would imagine. So before I go back to the path, I'm going to explore down here a little bit. Not sure that it goes anywhere in particular, to be honest. And there is a broken down fence here as well, actually. It's a lovely view across the river though. Just going to take a look inside this area here. This looks like it might be a good spot to make a cup of tea. I just found this little spot here. Looks quite hidden away. I can just see some cars right over there in the distance. That could be something to do with Ditchford Lakes. But we've got a good tree here. So I'm going to set up a little camp. I've only brought minimal gear with me today. It seems a nice little spot. Yeah, so what I thought I might do, use this tree, put up a tarp. Yeah, and then we'll get some breakfast on the go. I thought I'll put it up on this tree. Well, I could just put a line up actually. Put a line across from them two trees. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's it. Decision made. Okay. Right, so I've just set up a bit of a camp just to keep the wind off the back. Just give you a bit of a look at the surroundings. Heron just landed just near me and then decided to fly off again. Didn't realise I was here. Right, I think it's time I had a cup of tea. Just using the gas today. Well, I weren't sure what wood there would be on this walk today, to be honest. So I bought the gas. Got a nice little spot, this. It looks right out the way. Alright. Have a drop of water. Stand on there, right? Yeah, you're right. Right. Right, got some water on the go. So the Anglian Water Road is just beyond those trees over there. We've got Rosedon Lakes, which is just over that way, and I think that might be Ditchford just over there. So we're not sort of miles from nowhere, but it looks like a spot that very rarely gets walked by. I'm not even sure if this is a part of the river or whether it's a part of a lake. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Whichever way you look at it though, it is dead calm. I'm looking forward to this cup of tea, I'll tell you that. It's a nice little spot actually. The only downside to it, it's not very level. It's a bit leveler further back there, but at this part where I am, it's just it's a little bit on a slope. It's quite a busy old road up there as well. There seems to be quite a lot of lorries going to and from. Yeah. Well, I put all these waterproofs on because I know it was going to be a bit wet, but I thought it might rain, but to be honest, what a bloody beautiful sky it is up there. There's not a cloud in it. It's turned out to be quite a nice day so far. There's some lily pads out on the water as well. Some over this side as well, all across here. It looks like a bit of an island over in front of me as well. Well, I think it's time I put my breakfast on, I think. Right. Splash a bit of this frying oil in there. I'm only using a little. Oh, what's going on here? I think my squirter's gone wrong. Hang on, it's blocked up. Try it now. That's it. That's it, we've cleared it. Right, let's get some of that in. Let's get the gas on the go. Take long for that to start bubbling away. I need to turn it down a bit. Nice bits of bacon, sausage. It's only a little frying pan, so hope the best I can. I'm sure it'll all come out fine in the end. yucky. Beginning to wish I bought my bigger frying pan now. I'll try and keep everything a bit lighter in my bag. Never mind, it'll get cooked one way or another. And that is what you call an overcrowded frying pan, isn't it? Why did I bring this little tiny one? Oh, got some mushroom. Right. I forgot to put my tomatoes in, but hey ho, this will do. This will tide me over. It'll tide me over till later on. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Beautiful day. So I'm sure you don't want to see me sitting here stuffing my face, so I'll talk to you in a few minutes. I'm just having a wander around. There's not a lot of places to wander around in this area, but we're just going to have a look. Yeah, so there's not really a lot to see along here, but you will notice, I'm just got to be careful where I put my feet, because you will notice just down here, I have to go this way around. I did go for a wander over here and didn't realise how soft it was. My feet went straight down into that. Luckily they came out relatively dry, so that was alright. But this seems to go quite a long way down there. I might just go along there and have a look when I'm packed up. So this is my camp. Just a temporary shelter. Just kept the breeze off me. As always, you never know I've been here. But what a beautiful spot. Okay, let's make our way back out. Oh, look at that sunshine. Wow. That's beautiful. Before I go any further that way back, I just want to take a wander along here just to have a look. What is it over here? Yeah, so it's looks like a campsite. Perhaps that's the campsite at Ditchford. I'm pretty sure that's Ditchford, yeah. The marina place. I noticed there is a portage point just down here. Just down here. There's a portage point for the river, which is good. I'm going to wander along just a little bit. So I just want to have a look. There's a lot of tree maintenance been done around here, because where I was set up, it was like that. Trouble is, I don't know if I'm on private property or not here. It's a job to say. But it's here's a nice spot anyway. I guess it's a campsite. I'll have to look into that. That'd be a nice spot, that would. So the way I would normally go is this way, I think. That's the way I came. But I want to just take a little wander along this section here. Because there's some nice little spots. Nice little spots around here as well. That reflection on the water there, that's lovely. Right, let's have just a wander along now. Let's start making our way back. If I remember, I think the pathway is just up here, so we need to come through. Look for a gap. Look for a gap in the trees. If not, I'll just have to climb through some brambles or something. Now let's go up here and have a look. Let's go and have a look up here. Yeah, we're on the path again now. What a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm just passing the spot where all of the rubbish is dumped. It's in this bunch of trees. This bit's the worst bit. That's the absolute worst bit, that is there. Asbestos. It's just so irresponsible dumping that in the countryside. Right. Look at how the blackberries are all gone over. You know, well, the sun is quite warm actually. Walking along here. There's loads of deer prints in the path. I'm just looking at this through the fence, and it's a storm effluent sampling point and a final effluent sampling point. That must be all part of the Anglian water building and that road maybe. And then from that it flows into the river by the looks of it. Just coming to the footbridge. There we go. So let's just take a minute on this footbridge to have a look. If we look on the other side, it's like big concrete slabs there, and I guess that's going to be all wetland and water down there. I'm sure it looks like it actually. Yeah, I can just see the wetness in the trees. So just see the bridge in the distance there for Royston Lakes. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you for clicking on this video today. Thank you for joining me on my walk. I really do appreciate you watching, and I appreciate all the subscribers that I've been getting. But it is still a relatively new channel and I'm trying to build it. So if you haven't subscribed, I'd really love it if you would. And click on like as well. And if you click the notification bell, you'll get notified when I put another video up. And I put one up every week. And let's just remember why I do these videos. It's my escape for the week. Just remember, if you've got anything worrying you, or you're feeling a bit down, put your boots on and go for a walk. Or like many others, get on a bike and go for a ride. Again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you clicking on the videos. Until the next time, cheerio, and I'll catch you on the next one.